and I'm here from Stitches Quilting, and I am going to show you today how to follow your favorite quilting groups, your favorite anything on social media. And I'm going to teach you some tips and tricks of how to interact and how to make sure that you don't miss out on things, and how you can comment on things and then also even edit your comments if maybe you didn't spell something right, or maybe something you didn't say it quite right. So I'm going to kind of show you all those tips and tricks, and I thought that this would be a great thing to do. I definitely get a lot of questions and a lot of comments coming into me of, oh, I posted this and I didn't mean to post this, for people that follow different quilting groups that I manage, or quilt pages or things like that. So I kind of wanted to go over some of those things because there's just tons of amazing information out there on social media. And we've got Facebook right here, and hello, hi Liz, it's good to see you. Hi Amanda. And I thought I'd show you guys some different tips and tricks on how to follow your favorite groups or your favorite things out there on social media. And then if you want to edit a comment or anything like that, you can still do that. So let's go ahead and switch over to my computer, and I've got some fun things to show you. I got some neat blocks from Liz Boyce in Canada, and I got a big package from Lynette. And hi, Lynette! And I got a package from her, and she sent a bunch more people. And Lynette is in Wisconsin, and I will show you at the end of this video what else Lynette mailed to me, because it is a lot of fun. And I'm going to hang these up on the quilt behind me so you guys can always watch these and look at these. But let me go ahead and try this out. I am going to... hi, Catherine! You're working on the prayer quilts. Great! Fantastic! But let me go ahead and flip over so that you guys can see my computer screen, and I'm going to help you navigate just a few different little things. So let's go ahead and, oh, hold on for 1 second. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that you can see some of this right here. Can you guys let me know if you can see that? So I'm going to pull this off so I can still see your comments and everything. And hold on, I'm gonna just make sure, maybe I can reduce this a little bit. I'm gonna make sure I can still see your comments. Okay, right here is a Facebook group that I manage. It's called the Everyone Can Quilt Facebook group. And we've got about 18,000 people in there. If you are interested in joining this group, please do. But I want to show you a few things about different quilting groups, different Facebook pages. This is my particular Facebook page right here, that's Stitches Quilting Deanna Wall. And I'm going to show you how to do this on Facebook. I'm going to show you a little bit about YouTube, and I'm going to show you a little bit about Instagram too. So let me go ahead and just make sure that I've closed out maybe some personal things on here. It'll be kind of fun to see the different things. Let me reduce that, maybe minimize it. Okay, so this right here is the Everyone Can Quilt group, okay? And it is a great group. I try to keep it really all about quilting and just try to make sure that I monitor this. But I want to show you a couple things. Sometimes people message me and they'll be like, hey, I made a comment and I didn't mean to say this, or I feel like I didn't say this in a nice way, and I want to be able to edit, or you know, I don't know what to do. Can you delete my comment? Well, I want to be able to show you guys that you guys can actually delete your own comments and things like that too. Or edit your comments, because this is a feature that I use all the time. So here I've got this Lynn Bostick. She look at this beautiful quilt that she posted just like 4 hours ago. She's feeling blessed, and this is her pandemic quilt in progress. So I'm going to go down here, and I am going to say, let's see here. I always try to say people's first names. I don't know. It's just a thing about me. I'm going to say Lynn. No, that's not any Lynn. Lynn, your quilt is amazing. And I'm going to leave like some little gobbledygooks in there. And then I'm going to put, I'll put in capitals because you guys know I use capitals and exclamation points. I'm so silly. I love all the bright colors. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to just put some random text in there. Does that make sense? So can you guys see that? So I just kind of put that in there. I'm going to make the comment. All right. Now, there is, if I highlight over this and say I come back and then I see this comment and I'll be like, what the heck? What did I write? Or maybe you wrote something that you just kind of regret, or maybe you wrote something you want to ask a question to, or maybe you, I don't know. There's just all sorts of different things. So, but there, if you highlight over your comment, there are 3 dots over here to the right-hand side of your comment. If you click on this, you can now edit your comment, okay? So now I can take out my gobbledygook that's in here, or maybe I can take out something like it auto-corrected to like a weird word or who knows what. And I can maybe say here, why don't I say, I love your sashing fabric too. Love your sashing fabric too. So I can edit that. And then you can see right here, it says, if you wanted to know, you can see that it says edited. So, but that's just fine. You know what I mean? To have an edited comment. I use this feature all of the time. Also, in a Facebook group, you can search things. So let me show you right here, and you can hit this little search bar and say you want to see every quilt that has to do with a heart, because you saw something that had to do with a heart and you can't find that original quilt that you saw, and you want to see anything that had a heart in it. So you can search a Facebook group and that'll give you, so everything from everyone can quilt that has a heart in it, or that has a word in there that says heart, it's really the word, then you can search that and find those groups. So so that's another way that you can do this. So yeah, you guys, tell me, so anyways, can you guys think of any other questions you have about groups? Okay, so let me go ahead and go out of my search results, and I'm on a computer, so things might see a little different if you're on a computer, if you're on a cell phone, if you're on an iPad. It just depends on what you're on. Another thing that I'm starting to use in the Everyone Can Quilt group is the units. So here is, some units on, but I will be putting more content in there. Announcements is another good thing to look at. So if you want to see what the rules of the group are, you can usually see the group has an announcement there. And then you can go ahead and read what maybe the rules of that group is. All right. Now, another thing that you might want to do is click on, so this is the discussion right here, is click on these little dots and you can say, hey, I want to follow this group, and, oh, sorry, I'm an admin on here, and I want to manage my notifications. So for example, I want to be notified every time there is a new post here. I want to only be notified when there's highlights in this group, or I want my notifications turned off. So maybe you're getting too many notifications from groups that you still want to be part of, but you don't want to see everything. Like, you want to pop into the group and turn off or on notifications. How do you guys use your groups? What kind of features do you use for groups? Delinda, Lynette, hi Peter from Iowa. But I really wanted to show you this. So for me, I want to get notifications on all posts if possible, or the highlights, and that's just something I like to do. Let's go over to the Stitches Quilting page. So this is a group, all right? This is a Facebook page, which is a kind of like a business page. And on here, well, let's go back over to the group. Remember that you want to look and see what your group is about. This shows you where the group is, that this is a global group. You can see that this is a public group. So some groups are public and some groups are private. If you go down a little bit lower, you can see that here, look at this beautiful post that somebody did. Everyone, I work in oncology and I can use some port pillows. Interesting. Wow. Anyways, 5 people. So she's got 15 comments. She's got 36 likes. Anyways, but she's got 5 shares here. So people can share this content out to other places. So this looks like you can send them unstuffed. I can send them to you. You're sending them to Kaiser Permanente. So, I mean, I think that's kind of like a sweet thing there. But this is something that I can share over to my Facebook page. So say this is something that I want to share to, say, my Facebook page, or I want to share it to some other place, okay? So this quilt right here has got 2 shares. So I could share this post right here. I could either share it to another group, I could share it, but you want to know this so that if you're posting something that says a gift for somebody, a wedding gift that nobody knows about, you want to know if it's a public or private group. Now, let me go ahead and show you another thing. This is a beautiful quilt that Susan made here. Let me go ahead and put a love it. If I want to save this, so maybe I want to, oh, this might not let me do this for a group I'm admin of, but I can save this post. Let me go over here to Facebook and let me see if there's something that's appropriate that I can save. Here, let's go to Cricut. Okay, here's Cricut, the official page. If I want to save this post, I can click this right here, this button right here that says Save Post. Then I can tell it to save it just for me, for Stitches Quilting, whatever I want to do. So I'm going to save this just for me. Then what I can do is I can go back to my Facebook page and I can look at my saved, let's look here, at my saved posts. Let me find this for you really fast. I have a different layout for for Facebook. Let me go to my home one here. But you can go back and see all of your actual saved posts. So let me go back down. Let me see more over here. Here's my saved posts. So you can see, look at this. Do you need deck restoration? I was thinking about this for somebody. Here's a scrappy quilt that I saved. But this is where I can sit here and pull up things that I saved and be able to remember that quilt, or remember a pattern or a video that I want to go back and watch, or I want to maybe make that as a gift for Christmas, but I don't want to. So instead of screenshotting it, you can actually save your posts on Facebook, and that way you won't lose it. And it's kind of like an ethical thing to do, I think, also, because you're not screenshotting someone else's image. If you share something from right here where you use the share button, so say I want to share this to, well, let me find something that's like appropriate. I don't know. What does this say? This is craft quarters. I'll go ahead and share this to my business page right now. So I'm going to share this to a page. And you can see I'm an admin for a lot of other quilting and sewing pages. And I'm going to just say here, do you love feed sacks? Feed sacks. So you might want to share that with a friend. Does that make sense? And I'm going to share that to the Stitches Quilting page. Because it's just, I don't know, I love feed sacks. And the patterns that are on them. I'm always so intrigued by that. So if I come back over here and I refresh my Stitches Quilting Facebook page, then you'll see that I shared this. Do you love feedback? Do you love feed sacks? And you can see I haven't, let's see here, plagiarized, or I don't know, what's the right word for that, you guys? Help me. I haven't plagiarized anything, but I'm sharing this, and then that way I can see what they're doing. Okay, so this is kind of a little bit on Instagram, but if you are in a group and you feel like you made a comment that wasn't very appropriate, or like, I don't know, you want to change your comment, please remember, you can edit your comments, okay? You can edit them. You don't have to message me. You can message me, but it isn't either I delete the message or whatever. You can delete it. Say you say something that you just, I don't know, that you regret or anything like that. And remember, we always want to be so sweet and nice. Let me go ahead and change my my view here for a second. But wait, before we do that, let's go over to YouTube. Okay, let me pull up YouTube again, and I will show you YouTube. So this is how you can find me on YouTube. Let's go out of this. We've got some crunch going on there. This is me on Stitches on YouTube. So if you want to follow somebody on YouTube, you do that same thing where, say you are, so this shows my video that's live right now. You could click on something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and click on that. Let's see what happens.
I don't know. Let's go ahead and click on that. Let's see.
Well, we don't want to hear me.
Let's go ahead and click on that. Let's see.
Okay, let's take away that. But here you can share the video. You can report the video. You can save it. You can give a thumbs up. You can follow me. And you can also turn on post notifications. So you can turn on notifications so that whenever you want to, say you always want to be able to, yes, Lynette, that's a great idea. You send them to yourself in Messenger. I do that too. Yeah, I totally agree with you. And, Jane is making a great comment there. Let me go back to that. Let's go back to that right here. I need to be able to see the comments real fast. Okay, so Jane is saying, sometimes I only like to post comments within the group, but some of my comments, if they're public, then they end up in all of the Facebook groups. Okay, so yeah, you want to be careful what you're commenting about, because, and if it's a public or private group, because anybody can see those comments. So be careful what you say to each other.
Incoming chat.
You know what I mean? So you do want to be careful about what you're saying to each other or in different groups, and be careful about, I don't know, you do. So Lynette says she sends them to herself in Messenger. So I'm going to go here to the Stitches Quilting group, and let me go down. And here, I'm going to share this. Well, it's not giving me that option. But you're right. Maybe it's because I am just admin of this. Let's go here to something. Let's go back to this Cricut post. Okay, so here's this Cricut post. I can share this. And do you see the options here? You can send it to yourself in Messenger. So I can say, hey, I'm going to send this to myself. And let me find myself. I'm going to search for Deanna, and I'm going to send this to myself in Messenger so that I can see this idea and maybe apply it at a different time. And you can see I just sent it. This is something that I sent to myself. Okay, so Lynette, that's a really good suggestion too. So if you don't want to save them, you can message them to yourselves in Messenger. Your saved items are put in a folder to find easier. You're right, Amanda. You can organize your saved items under quilting, under home deck stuff, sewing things, and things like that. So those are all really, really great ideas. Okay, so let's go back over here. So if you want to, say you're following a group and you want to turn on post notifications. So you can go here and click your follow settings and say, hey, I want to see everything from this page first, and I want to get a standard notification, okay? Or I only want highlights from this page. But if you've got a really, really super, so that this will turn it on so that you see posts first in your news feed. So that's something that you can do too. So turn it on so that you can see those kinds of things. Another great place that I use is also Instagram. And I'm going to just show you guys a tiny bit of this because this is mainly a YouTube and a Facebook group. But this is me on Instagram, and you can now change it so that you can follow people and turn on your post notifications for Instagram too. So you can see let's see here. I'd probably have to go to somebody I'm not following. Okay, let me show you another thing. On Instagram and on Facebook, well, let's go ahead and do this. You can search things by hashtag. So I'm going to search modern quilt. And then it's almost like you're looking at a magazine. Kind of like Pinterest too. So maybe I know I'm following this gal right here. Let's go ahead and go to her. Saroy. So I follow her. I love the little things that she makes. And then I can click here so that I am following her. And then I can click here. Whoop. And you can block people if you think there are people that you just don't want to follow a certain way. You can go ahead and do that. But I can turn on my post notifications so that and I guess I'm just on here, where I can't do that on the computer. But this is something that I can do wherever, on my cell phones and things like that. Okay, so let me show you that. I also wanted to show you, this is my Stitches Quilting website. And you can follow people on the websites too, and then subscribe to their emails. So say you have a really great person that you want to follow and you want to get their free patterns or see when they publish something new, you can subscribe to them as an email too and kind of get to know all the different things that are going on there. So let's see. Let me see what other comments that you've got. How can I like or love all the comments made on my posts? Let's see here, Lynette. How can I like or love all the comments made? Okay, great question. I know what you're saying. So we're going to go here and let's find Lynette. I'm going to search for Lynette and I'm going to go right here. So yeah, if someone comments on your post, I want to see all of Lynette's Lynette's posts. Oop, that showed me Lynette. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I want to see this post that she did right here. So I can search just Lynette's name and it'll pull up everything that Lynette has posted in here. And then look at this, Lynette, you got 104 likes on this beautiful post. This is the Healthcare Hero quilt that she made. I absolutely love this one. I love how she quilted it this way and this way. And then she quilted it up and down on the heart. And then she quilted it in this diagonal way on the cross here in the center. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But Lynette, you got 158 comments. So yeah, that's a really great thing to do. So I can click on comments and view all the previous comments. You want to kind of click and view previous comments so you can see them all. Okay. And keep going up. And then go here and then you just like everybody that made a comment on your post, which is really so sweet because, people gave feedback. And yes, if someone comments on your post that you made in Everyone Can Quilt or some other group, go back and like them, or you can put, a thumbs up, or you can put other different little things in there. Well, we don't want to do angry things, right? We don't want to, anyways. It's just, it's a hard world out there, especially right now. Okay, let me see what other questions you guys have. Thanks. I like that search item. Delinda, I totally agree with you. You can search things within groups. And you can do that on a Facebook page too. Do you see this little search button here? So you just click that and you want to find, let's look up hearts on my Facebook page. So you can see I talked about hearts here. So you can see all the different things. And this was one of the free patterns. I updated that pattern though. But yeah, you can see all the different things that are available about hearts. And that's on my Facebook page. So let's go back out of that. So I use that feature all the time. Okay, let's see, what other comments? Oh, Mercy, I have to do one at a time. Yes, one at a time. I'm sorry. Yes, lots of laughs. I send them to myself in Facebook Messenger. Hi, Peter. So I just think these are a great way. Hi, Dolores. A great way, Amanda. Catherine. These are just great things that you can do in order to stay connected with just people that you really enjoy and appreciate and all that kind of stuff. Let me go ahead and bring it back over to me. Hold on for just 1 second. I'm going to switch the camera view. Let me go to my software I use to do that. And I need to increase this, and let's go back to the front camera. Okay, there we are. So I wanted to show you guys the package I got. Does any of that help for social media and just following the people that you might want to follow, or maybe you don't want to follow a group or be getting a lot of input from some type of group and you don't want to see post notifications? I don't know. Things like that. There's definitely things that you can do. So, hi Roxanne, it's good to see you today. So if you have questions about that, and I really try to moderate the Everyone Can Quilt group, so it's a really great place to be and kind of a safe place to be where you guys can go and be inspired by other people's quilts. And I have to say, I'm very inspired by all of you guys. I mean, it's just amazing. But remember, in this time of just the world out there, that life can be a little tricky for different people. And sometimes someone might make an off comment or something like that. And sometimes it's hard, but you can roll past it, or you can find a good positive way to just move on, because we never know where people are coming from or what kind of hardships or trials or things like that they might be experiencing. And I know all of you guys feel inspiration inside of you, and this isn't just about Facebook or anything, but if there's so many people that are lonely at this point in time in their lives with the pandemic and all sorts of other things, and I think when you feel inspiration to reach out to somebody and to be kind or to do something really wonderful, act on your inspiration if you possibly can, and reach out to that person and do a bit of service or just love, it can be just little teeny tiny gentle things. So I just want to encourage you guys to do that. I know I really try to act on the different impressions I might have of somebody that I need to be kind to, or some people that I might need to take a meal to, whether it's Corey's parents or anything what that might be. So anyways, okay, so we have been working on, I just thought that might be a great live for today, just to teach you guys a little bit about social media and how to kind of discern as you're navigating it on, different platforms that are out there. I am so excited about the people in the houses, the quilt that we're working on. This is the pattern that is called, I don't know if I know I have a hard copy of the pattern here. Here it is. This is called the We Are All In This Together quilt. So if you guys want to, we're making a community quilt. The blocks are coming in from different places around the world, the United States, Canada. I know Jane is sending some from South Wales, and we've got different people sending them in. But we're going to make a really beautiful community quilt, and then we're going to put this in a quilt show to just kind of talk about the great things of how we've all supported each other from around the world. Okay, now I told you that I got a package from Lynette with her stuff, which you guys don't have to send me crazy things, but I wanted to show you guys. Liz bought a heart cushion today. So you took your, where's my heart cushion? Hang on, where did I put it? You took your heart cushion to your dentist and they loved it. Liz, that is so fun. I don't know where one of mine is outside on my patio, and then I've got some others here in the house, but that's wonderful. I'm so glad that heart, I do have my heart quilt that's been on my front door, and I wanted to show you guys a quick tip and trick for that. I found these command hooks, and they are by 3M. I know we can find these things wherever. What size is this? Let me see. They're called decorating clips. They're clear. Anyways, okay, I'll try to post on here. I'm trying to see. But they are about, let me see if I can measure how big these are. Where's my ruler? hold on, this is a big ruler. I would say they're about a 1/2 inch by 3/4 of an inch. So they're just a little clear command hook. So in this package, there is actually 20 of them in this little package right here. And I found that this has been really great to hang my heart quilt on my front door and also to hang them in the windows. So I just wanted to give you guys that tip. One thing that we were doing is I do use this hanger right here, and I've kind of secured it with like some little pins right there to just kind of keep it a little bit more stable with the flaps. But then the thing that I've done is I've hung up these little command hooks, and this goes on my front door. But I use just a little bit of embroidery floss that I loop in the corners. For the front, if I'm using it in a window, then I put on one of these little rings. They're like a little curtain ring, but just a small amount of embroidery floss, just a small loop that you put on there, and then it can click into that little command hook. So I just wanted to share that quick tip with you guys. Okay, let me show you what Lynette sent me because it was so fun. I got this package on Saturday. How was your Father's Day? We had an amazing Father's Day here. We saw so many different dads and visited and kind of did tons of service. And it was Corey and I's wedding anniversary. We have been married for 17 years now. So that was really fun. We had such a great day. So I didn't really post much on social media, but look, I got a great note from Lynette, and she sent 4 people quilt blocks that are right here, and I can't wait to see everybody's quilt blocks together. And she sent me she's got a group that Lynette, what is the name of the group that it's called So It's For Sale. And she finds, look, she got me 1/4 inch elastic. Isn't that so sweet? In fact, I really need to make some more masks. I'm finding as we're driving different vehicles, we have like an older truck, and then we have, thank you guys, I love Corey so much, and we had just such a wonderful time. And it was Father's Day too, so we really did so much. We had such a great time. But what was I gonna say? Well, I lost my train of thought. Your anniversary was Sunday. Yeah, 23 years. Ours was Sunday too, Lynette. That's really fun. We need to make more masks because we need masks in my car. We need masks in Corey's car. We need masks in this truck that we drive around if we go to the dump or if we take things for donations. We're always putting things in this truck. It's an older truck. I need a mask in my purse. We need just masks different places. Luke only likes to wear one kind of mask. It's either the Golden State Warriors or a yellow mask. So I need to make some more masks so that they're just handy when we're spontaneously have gone someplace. So thank you, Lynette. I'm really going to enjoy this. And then, you guys, there's been something. It's so weird during this pandemic, but there are different things. And Lynette sent me something I have not been able to find. And I'm serious. I have not been able to find this. I don't know where she found this. But there's been weird things like, remember toilet paper went out of stock for a little while, or hand sanitizer went out of stock for a little while, and I don't get out as much and go shopping. But Lynette sent me, you guys, this is so cool because I've complained about this, but she sent me sidewalk chalk. Is that not so fun? She actually sent me 2 packages, and I can't even tell you how excited I am because this is something I cannot find in stock. And you guys, our grocery store was out of stock of Father's Day cards, so we had to buy them like these beautiful birthday cards and then cross off birthday and put Happy Father's Day on there, and then delivered all of our cards around town and then mailed some. But you guys, I cannot wait. I have the only kind of sidewalk chalk I was able to find were these round donuts, and there were just 4 of them. But I cannot tell you, I still have not found sidewalk chalk. And I am so grateful because I'm going to be watching Ellie for the next 3 days on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we are going to really play outside with this. And I don't know. I'll try to make like a beautiful quilty message and take a picture for you guys of the sidewalk chalk, and I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing. And then I'll post pictures of the masks I'm making. And I have a mask pattern. I've published 2 of them out there, but I'm going to publish one more. I hate to inundate you guys with mask things, but I'm going to share with you guys my mask that I make as like the go-to easy one. Because I shared with you guys, anyways, I'm gonna share with you guys that pattern, and it's my go-to easy mask that I just crank out for all of Luke's caregivers, and we have some disposable ones here too, but just in case. Anyway, so I just want to go. You mentioned it in one room at a time. Yeah, you guys are so good to me. I can't even tell you. I have people that have sent me the most amazing, wonderful things, and I can't even possibly tell you. From the little prayer quilt that someone sent me, to just all these little sweet things, and I just love you guys so much. Okay, so that is how to kind of follow things, and I would try to just be extra nice when you are on social media, and remember that that what we do really impacts each other's lives, and just be uplifting and positive. And if you see something negative, I just try to scroll past it, and then I just try to think about, like, they must be having a really tough time or hard day, or something must be going not too well. So let's see here. Mary says she'd love to see a new mask pattern, that she can make some fresh, cute ones. And I agree with you, Mary. We had our first time at church on Sunday. It was the first time that our church started meeting again. And I took a mask, and it was nasty inside. It's the one I always keep in my car. And it had like my makeup inside the face mask, and I just didn't feel like it was really appropriate for church. But we're supposed to wear face masks to church. So anyways, but yeah, so I do need some fresh ones too. But I will show you my super easy fast one, and maybe I'll try to do that as a tutorial on Wednesday. Okay, so you guys, oh, Jane sent something. So she's from South Wales. So I'm so curious what she said. So I know she's sending some of these. So, but I'm gonna hang these up on my quilt behind me so you guys can see it and see everybody's little community blocks coming together. Okay, so I will see you guys. You guys don't have to mail me anything. I love to be connected with all of you guys, and these are real relationships we have, and I love you guys so much. And I hope that little thing about, social media, but message me if you have questions about social media. I know a lot about it, unfortunately, and but it's a good place to be as long as we stay in a positive space. So, and we keep ourselves inspired with good things, which all of you guys do for me. All right, you guys, I will talk to you a little bit later. You guys have a great, great week, and have a great Monday. And let me know if there's things that you're wanting to learn, things that you're wanting to do. And I just can't thank you how much I appreciate all of you guys, how we have done this together, and we've just done life together, and I appreciate you guys so much. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you after a little bit. I'll be back on Wednesday at noon, and Friday at noon. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.